Welcome to our explainer. Today, we are diving deep into a single Japanese concept that could totally reshape how you see your life's purpose, your happiness, and maybe even how long you live.
So let's start our journey on the island of Okinawa, Japan. This is a place where the number of people living past the age of 100 is just, well, it's completely off the charts compared to anywhere else. This isn't some statistical fluke, it's a real-life mystery about what we're all capable of.
So what gives? Is it the warm climate? Some kind of superfruit they eat? I mean, sure, a healthy diet and living a simple life outdoors, that definitely plays a part. But the people who've really studied the Okinawans up close think the real key is something much deeper, a philosophy that shapes their entire lives. Okay, so here's how we're going to unpack this whole secret. We'll start with the longevity puzzle itself. Then we'll define this reason for being. After that, we'll see why don't retire is such a key piece of advice. Learn the 80% secret, understand the power of community, and finally, look at how you can start finding your own Ikigai. First things first, to really get what's going on in Okinawa, we have to kind of zoom out. Turns out it's not totally unique. It's actually one of 5 special places on Earth that researchers have nicknamed blue zones. These are spots where people live the longest, healthiest lives, period. And just look at how different these places are. We're talking a Japanese island, a mountain region in Italy, a community in California, a peninsula in Costa Rica, and a Greek island. It's pretty wild, right? But despite all their differences, they all share some common threads for living a long, healthy life. And researchers have boiled down the secrets of these blue zones to 4 main things: diet, exercise, strong social connections, and a clear purpose in life. Now, the first 3 are obviously super important, but it's that sense of purpose, what the Okinawans call Ikigai, that's like the engine driving everything else. So that brings us right to the heart of it, the main clue in this whole longevity mystery. It all comes down to a single, really powerful Japanese word that captures this idea of purpose perfectly. And that word is Ikigai. It's made up of 2 parts, iki, which means life, and gai, which means something like to be worthwhile. Put them together, and you get your reason for being. Or, a bit more poetically, it's your reason to jump out of bed in the morning. It's the thing that drives you, that gives your days meaning. You see, the whole philosophy behind Ikigai is that this purpose isn't something you just invent out of thin air. It's something you discover. It's already hiding deep inside every one of us, and finding it just takes a little bit of a patient search. And it doesn't have to be some huge world-changing mission. It could be as simple as being a great parent, perfecting a craft, or helping out in your community. Now, this idea of having a deep purpose has a really interesting side effect on something we in the West see as a major life goal: retirement. The whole idea of just stopping everything you do when you hit a certain age, that's totally alien to the Ikigai way of thinking. And this really shows you the cultural difference. In Japan, there isn't even a word that means the same thing as our retire. You know, the idea of stopping work for good. Their philosophy is basically, why on earth would you stop doing the thing you love? People just keep on pursuing their Ikigai for as long as they can, staying active, engaged, and feeling valuable. But, you know, Ikigai isn't just some abstract idea floating around in your head. It's actually backed up by some very real, very practical daily habits. And one of the most powerful ones is a super simple rule they apply to every single meal. A lot of Okinawans have this little mantra they say before they eat, hara hachibu. It's just a simple reminder to stop eating when your stomach is about 80% full. You know, when you're satisfied, but not totally stuffed. And this isn't just about cutting calories, it's about putting less strain on your body. Think about it. Long digestive processes wear your body down and speed up cellular oxidation, which is literally the aging process. They also serve food on smaller plates, which is a great psychological trick to help you eat a little less without even thinking about it. And the data totally backs this up. Okinawans eat on average around 1,800 calories a day. Compare that to the US, where the average can easily be over 2,500. Over a whole lifetime, that difference makes a massive impact on your health. Okay, so beyond individual habits like what you eat, the social life in Okinawa gives us another huge piece of the puzzle. Your Ikigai isn't something you live out all on your own. It's shared and supported by the people you have around you. They have this amazing tradition called a moai. The best way to think of it is like a chosen family or a social support group that you have for your entire life. These groups actually form when they're kids, and they stick together, meeting up all the time for chats, hobbies, and to just support each other. A moai is way more than just a social club, though. The members all chip in a small amount of money every month. This money pays for their activities, but it also creates a shared safety net. So if someone in the group has a hard time or a medical emergency, the Moai can step in with financial help. It creates this incredible sense of security that ensures no one ever feels truly alone.
All right, so we've seen how this don't retire mindset, mindful eating, and strong community all support Ikigai. So how do you start looking for your own? Well, it all begins with asking yourself a few simple but pretty deep questions.
First up, what do you really, truly love? Think about those things you do where you totally lose track of time. That feeling of flow, where the hours just vanish. Maybe it's gardening, or playing an instrument, or solving a tough puzzle. What's that thing you do even if no one was paying you for it?
Next question. What are you genuinely good at? And hey, this isn't about being the best in the entire world. It's about your unique talents. What skills have you built up? What do your friends always come to you for advice about? Just admitting what you're good at is a huge step. And this is a big one. What makes you feel the most alive? Really think about those moments or activities that give you this genuine burst of energy and vitality. It's that feeling when you're totally engaged and present, and you feel energized, not drained. Connecting with that feeling is a huge clue on the path to finding your purpose. Look, finding your Ikigai is a journey. It's not some final destination. It can totally change and evolve as you go through life. But a fantastic first step is to just identify one thing, it can be big or small, that gives you a sense of purpose every single day. So what is that one thing for you? We would genuinely love to read your answers in the comments below. If this little dive into the art of a long and happy life got you thinking, please do like the video and subscribe to Mish Minds for more deep dives into fascinating ideas like this one. Thanks for watching.